perfect setting for a vampire home. A vampire romance.
Being transformed by Loustat, being desired by him, bedding down with him, was an overture of sorts to that side of my nature. I got in that coffin on my own free will. In the quiet dark, we were equals. What am I thinking right now?
You'll have to tell me yourself. A sacrifice is made when the dark gift is shed.
You can't read my mind anymore?
The architects of our creation mean to humble us. We're at the mercy of the other's discretion.
Just like to me.
You're not one of them anymore, fledgling. You chase after phantoms of your former self. I'll break you of it. I don't like sleeping angry.
For the record, if disrespect was done to you, I would have killed him myself. Well, what can I do to make it up to you?
I want to buy the Fair Play Saloon.
But how can I stop you?
How can I say no to you?
Ain't never gonna have a family of my own, am I? No sons, no daughters.
I'm your family, Louis.
Shit, throw me in the incinerator and make another one.
What a waste that would be. I have 2 centuries walked this earth and can report you have no twin. No one as angry, as stubborn, as unaccommodating, as maddening.
Sound like trash to me.
As loving, as dedicated, as thoughtful, as imperfectly perfect as you've become. You're a challenge every sunset, Saint Louis, and I'd have it no other way. I've been neglectful of our romance. The steadfast pupil deserves a divine reward.
He had a way about him those first years, Loustat. Preternaturally charming, occasionally thoughtful. He was my murderer, my mentor, my lover, and my maker. All of those things at once. He didn't choose me to be his doormat. I knew he enjoyed it when I fought back, but there was present a kind of worship on my part. The earth beneath me always felt liquid.
There's one thing about being a vampire that I most fear above all else. And that is loneliness. You can't imagine the emptiness. The void, stretching out for decades at a time. You take this feeling away from me, Louis. We must stay together and take precaution. And never part.
That was where Loustat separated man from food. Music pierced his damned soul. And any humans who were involved in the creation of it existed on an elevated plane in his eyes. I was moved to see he too had his human attachments. And this woman sang for us, it seemed.
If you listen to me, if you finally submit to your nature, you will be filled, Louis, with all the life you can hold. You will see death in all its beauty. Life as it is only known at the very point of death. You alone of all creatures can see death with that impunity. You alone, under the rising moon, can strike like the hand of God.
And I'll say it for a third time, and no more. He had a way about him. And I was still very much under his power. We would drain the tenor for hours that night. Loustat completely enthralled. Myself pretending to be. Afraid to disappoint.